Hello and welcome back to Internet's Unknown Mysteries. Internet mysteries that you have most likely never heard of. Well, who wants to escape reality at this moment? I know I do, so let's just jump into things. As you can tell by the title, we are covering an SCP. And you'd be thinking, Evan, that isn't really an unknown mystery. The SCP Foundation itself might not be, but there are certainly articles within it that are. That is, in this case, SCP-2212. So, what is 2212? Good question. It revolves around a series of puzzles, what is basically known as a data corruption, as it says in the title of the article, and you have to go through a whole bunch of puzzles in order to actually figure out what the heck this entity even is. So, unfortunately, there are not a lot of people that seem to be talking about it. So I'll consider this an unknown mystery. Now then, since I was not the one to crack it and I am not the one to explain it, I'll turn it over to someone, or I'll turn it over to the person on our team who did manage to crack this case. Alright, Henry, you are up. Internet people, I am back. Yes, I am back in a video about something. Oh, what is it again? Hell if I know. What? Oh yeah, I guess I'm talking about SCP-12 or 2212, I think. Yeah, because I managed to break the codes for it. Don't ask me how. I don't remember myself. But yeah, so what the hell is this thing anyways? Well, good question. Well, from what I understand, or what little that I do understand, it's, it's a data corruption within an SCP article, and there's a bunch of puzzles that you have to go through to try and solve, try and get to the truth behind what it actually is. Yeah, so what is it? It's some sort of humanoid entity, if I remember correctly, made out of like a living plasma. Weird, right? But yeah, so it's like a being made of living plasma, but it's only like half of it is there. It doesn't have legs, and it just hops around on its trunk or its nose. Is that even possible? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go try that out. Alright, so it's not physically possible. Yeah, what is it? Apparently it's friendly. Doesn't seem to engage in any, which Anaconda doesn't appear to have any violent tendencies, so that's good. But it does give off like a massive amount of radiation, so that's not good. People who have come in contact with it have, well, radiation poisoning and higher risk of cancer, so that's also not good. And I tell you, it's just... where was I? Alright, barely. Also, it's like a mind-altering effect, making people want to, talk with it more, I guess, yeah. Truth be told, I'm not really a big fan of this SCP. It just feels like a lot of work for not a lot of payoff, for example. It's just, you do go through all these puzzles, wherein you don't, if I remember correctly, which I probably don't, you don't even know what the puzzles are ahead of time. So you go through all that, figuring out what the puzzles are, and then you just come across, this idiot. I don't know. The puzzles are definitely a good idea, but just, next time, maybe, make sure there's actually something at the end. Make sure there's something at the end that's actually, worth it. And one hell of a week it's been, right? I just need to lie down for a while. Thanks. Sorry about that. Alright, I've done my job, and you are doing yours by watching this video, so thanks for that. But anyways, it was fun talking to all of you beautiful people. So, if you skip to this part to avoid a drunken rambling, I do not blame you. Sorry. So, if you skipped all of that, in essence, it's a humanoid entity made out of some sort of living plasma that gives off a bunch of radiation and mind controls you into talking with it. Pretty standard SCP stuff, which, again, I'm kind of disappointed in because, we spent all of this time trying to solve puzzles, and then why this just been ordinary, but I don't know. I guess it's more about the journey than the destination. And I don't know about you, but I'm kind of tired of the SCP Foundation. So, next time we're going to be going over something completely different. don't know what it'll be yet, but hey, whatever it is, sure it'll be fun, right? I mean, why would I be doing this if it wasn't fun? This is Internet's Unknown Mysteries. See you next time, fellas.